How is it going on today, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We have sort of a name. Do you want to call it the Inside the Elite or what?
Oh
No,
yeah,
not yet. Okay, we're
nah, not
still
yet.
we're still workshopping on a podcast name, but we're here to talk about the state of the 2026 All Elite Wrestling Women's Division. Finally, this is a topic that I've been wanting to discuss for a very long time, unfortunately, because uh, it just doesn't seem like AEW puts their women in the best spotlight a lot of the time. Some of the time, like there's signs of brilliance every once in a while with the booking for the women, or even just with the time the women get on TV. And it's been really bad for like I don't know how long. It's been a while. At least not that long actually. Maybe for the past like few months maybe. It's been the women haven't really been getting too many chances to even wrestle on TV or to even have like anything meaningful happen on TV. I mean, it happens every so often outside of tournament matches and outside of uh like a build here and there, but overall the men overall take a lot of the time away from the women on TV, and it seems it's a big problem. I don't know how to. I guess we're gonna try to see how we can go about trying to fix it if it's even possible, because who knows why Tony Khan choose to have so much or spend so much time with the women on TV and give so much time for the men, I guess. Um I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, so I don't really have anything prepared. Like no bullet points. It's just stuff that I just need to get off my chest. And what about you, man?
Well, I think um the narrative thing came from I know there's a lot of people saying it after the Dynamite after Double or Nothing,
Yeah.
where you 3 hour block where what was it squash match or it was a squash match by Ty Mello, right?
Uh huh.
And then
The stat and Sheeta
yeah, and
match.
I think Divine Dominion may have had a match, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might be wrong. But I think it was two
I
squash matches and
what did they have a squash match? I
uh,
don't remember.
maybe.
I don't
But I
remember.
remember the Ty Mello match came really late
Yeah.
in the. I think it was like maybe like the hour and 40 right into the
Mm-hmm.
3 hour show,
I think so.
and it's I think I think with wrestling this isn't just this is an AEW thing, this isn't WWE thing. I think wrestling is so like it could change on the fly, and I
Yeah.
think it's important for like creators like way bigger than us, I'll say, to talk about it because you
Mhm.
could wrestling changes uh can change like during the match, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's a very different form of entertainment where the fans can kind of dictate the outcome, and it's important to air grievances about whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We definitely, yeah, the Double or Nothing Dynamite after Double or Nothing. That was where I was like, what is going on here? There was no Tekla, no mention of the TBS title, what was going to happen to it at the time. Um the tag team, like the only thing that was going on was the progression with the tag team titles with Ty Mello and Ty J and Divine Dominion, but um it was a squash match, so it was only like 2 or 3 minutes tops. And then the Sheeta Statlander match that happened at the very end of the Collision show, the Collision hour, and that match started at 8 p.m. slash whatever the very like where the show should have ended. It started after
Yeah,
the 3 hour mark, so that's pretty much setting the women up for failure. And it seems like I don't want to say they do it on purpose, but it seems like it's done to just have it be done and
yeah,
it doesn't feel like it's important sometimes or a lot of the times. And that was just one case of it, of what my complaints have been with the women's division. And obviously I'm a man, so have me having thoughts on the women's division is already like, or us having thoughts about the women's division, it's coming from a man. I'm sure a lot of people probably don't want to hear a man explain why they do or don't like what's going on with the women's division, but at the same time, like, we still like consume this product and we love AEW. We want to watch these wrestlers go out there and have some time. And especially for the women definitely deserve it. There's so many wrestlers on the women's division who go out there and have some of the best matches of the show. Really,
Yeah,
and even are even like the highlights of the show. And even with Mercedes being gone for as long as she was, and Tony Storm being gone, two main like draws for AEW for the women's side, like, it obviously hurt. But at the same time, we should never be in that situation where, depending on, because the men's, how it is with the men's, Kenny Omega is a huge draw. He's almost never there. And there's so many other men that can replace him, unfortunately, because he's Kenny Omega. But there's so many men that can replace whoever is needed at the
yeah. Look at
whoever big
Hangman.
stars. Yeah, Hangman, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
Hangman
big one.
was very hot coming off of All In, and now he's nowhere to be seen. And
Yeah,
the men's division is just fine.
yeah. So like,
I
yeah,
I'll say this, which I don't understand, and I mentioned this in I think like previous videos or whatever. We were very much in a Mercedes, Tony, and now a Willow waiting room at the women's division. Felt
yeah.
like where we can't like I don't know. It was just hard to the booking was just I guess it just found it hard to book without them. But it had me thinking. You had what are the two best stories in AEW right now?
Well, it was Takeshita Okada, but now that switched to Takeshita Fletcher. And I don't know what's the other one.
What I would say Will and
Oh,
Death Riders,
yeah,
right?
well, Death Rider slash whatever he's gonna be doing with the world title. Yeah.
So these two stories came off of pivots at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Someone got injured, and then plans had to change, right?
Yeah.
So you can't sit here and say, "Oh, oh, so and so got injured, and that's why this division's not good."
Hmm.
When you've had two injuries, because of two injuries, basically we're getting two of the best stories in this company.
Hmm.
That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
The where certain people aren't like as a division, your division is failing because people are hurt. That
Hmm.
shouldn't be an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. There should always be someone lined up to take someone's spot. And I mean, the thing is, the women's division, they're stacked still, without Mercedes at the time, without Willow, without Tony. They're still stacked. There's Statlander, there's Athena, that who just recently came back to TV because she's been in ROH purgatory for like 3 or 4 years already. Um, there is Jamie, Sheeta just came back. Aminata just came back. Riho, I don't know what Riho is doing. Hopefully they can find something for her to do, because she's still signed. She still wrestles from time to time. She's still like incredibly like beloved. So they could always bring her back to fill in some type of role. To give Tekla a challenge. I don't think they've done that yet, right? Riho Tekla,
Nah.
no, not yet. I'm sure Riho like has been a challenger for like almost everybody's like world title at this point. She always comes around and wrestles
Well,
somebody.
as a newer AEW fan, I've never seen her wrestle.
Oh, she was there last year, but you probably weren't watching at the time. I think she
Yeah,
fought Mercedes last year. But anyways, like, yeah, there should always be somebody to fill a role, especially because Tony Storm obviously is huge, captivating character. Mercedes, same thing, huge captivating character. Willow, huge captivating character. But there's still other women that can be built to that point, like,
yeah,
and the way that they use the women, it's like they use them as time fillers, it seems like, a lot of the time, and it shouldn't be that way. uh I don't know. I just want the women to have more time. Even just like even if they're forced for somehow they're forced to do one match, one women's match a show on Dynamite at least. Collision usually has like two women's matches at minimum usually. But Dynamite, I don't know what's up. Maybe Tony Khan is like super like into like being like strict with time. So he like once he sets a card, that's it. And there's like no
Yeah.
room for like there's no wiggle room for like another women's match or something. Because it's rare when there's a second women's match on Dynamite without it being tournament season. But yeah, time, matches, match quality, quantity, match quality. Um,
Oh, yeah, because sorry to interrupt you, but
oh, you're
like
good.
the Devon Dominion, the last match they had with Ty Mello
Uh huh.
or Ty J,
Ty J.
that was yeah, that was a really good match. It
Yeah.
like my one of my bigger problems with Divine Dominion. I love Divine Dominion, but it's they struggle to give Divine Dominion like people can't use offense against Divine Dominion. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's their biggest struggle. They don't want to look at make them look weak, but uh Taiji was fucking putting in work
Yeah, they were.
for
They
him. Yeah,
were.
and like I feel like it didn't like it was weird seeing Divine Dominion like take damage like that,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it works.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm like,
definitely did.
what where they've been tag team champions since
March.
what? March? Yeah.
Yeah, March.
And I think they've only had like three memorable matches. Did we talk about this last time?
We talked about this at some. I don't know if it was just me and you talking or on the podcast. I don't remember, but we did.
But
We
it was
did.
yeah, but the Sheeta Stat match, the title they won or the match they won the titles in, and then the the Taj match.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
like that's
the pre-show match with Hyan and Maya World.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was before they became champions?
No, that was
Or
Dynasty.
oh okay.
That was the pay-per-view after.
Yeah, but I'm like, for how talented they are, this should not be. This is fucking shameful that we're having this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, like they haven't given Divine Dominion anything meaningful because I believe they're waiting on Jamie and Alex Windsor to be freed up from whatever it is they're dealing with right now. The triangle. Oh my gosh, Triangle of Madness. I keep almost saying Death Triangle because because it's very similar. Um, what is it called? Um, but yeah, uh, they haven't had much direction for the Divine Dominion, even though like they're the tag team champions. They could have easily like looking at this roster right here. There isn't much people right here. But I don't know. They could easily pick any two women to go up against them, like from Revolution to Dynasty, and then from Dynasty to Double or Nothing, which they're doing now. Ty Mello or Ty J. I don't know if they're gonna continue. If they should, there's
Yeah,
no reason not to because AEW likes to just keep moving forward. They don't like to stay like on a certain what is it called, like a certain rivalry too long. Um, and this could be a easy TV rivalry until the next pay per view. Ty J versus Divine Dominion. Uh, Even if they lost clean, which they did, they shouldn't have if they wanted to like set up another title match because what are they gonna do now? Like
yeah,
there's nothing else set up. So
and that's definitely a match I'd like to see again too.
yeah, I would like
Yeah,
it's either that or I wouldn't mind a street fight. They could do a street fight for the
yeah,
tag titles, like something to keep them doing something until something more important comes up. Because obviously Ty J is not going to beat Divine Dominion for the tag titles. They could if they wanted to do something like a shock what is it called, a
shock value.
shock value. Yeah, I was gonna say shock treatment. For shock value, they could put the tag titles on Ty J for like a week, and then Divine Dominion, or like even like a few days, like on Dynamite, and then they win them right back on the at on what's the name on Collision. They could do something like
Yeah.
that too. It could be like a
But
fluke win. Like do something that's gonna keep Divine Dominion on TV, keep the eyes on the tag team titles, and keep the tag team titles like fresh.
yeah.
Because as soon as they won them, they were just having squash matches like every week, and I was like, they obviously don't have a plan for them because the Brawling Birds are in the world title scene, and
Yeah.
or I don't Windsor is not part of the TBS title match. I don't think so. Well, she's not part of the TBS because the matches aren't set yet, but they set up like the people that are going to be in it because it's supposed to be six total. So I think the six people that they showed already, they showed them on Collision. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if did you see it already?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, I think that happens on that show. They set up the starting six, and maybe they'll announce the rest of them next week or something, or this tomorrow and Wednesday. Not tomorrow, but for me, actually, it's about to be tomorrow. Actually, but yeah, I don't know. They could do something to keep the Divine Dominion uh rolling. Because
Yeah.
they're gonna have to be big enough for the All In stage, and obviously they are
Yeah.
just because of their presence. But if they're not doing anything meaningful on TV for like months, and they're just having squash matches, squash matches, squash matches, will the Brawling Birds even like be like would that title win at Wembley be like as big as it should be, you know? And that's
Yeah.
just yep.
And I feel like the amount of effort they put into first of all the tournament for the like for the Bezer Rats that one,
Mhm.
that tournament I feel like had a lot of big names in it,
Yeah.
and then their reign had a lot of stuff going on in it too.
Mhm.
And for that like Divine Dominion should not be lowering the stock of anything.
Mhm.
That stock of the title is so high with Bezer Rats. They
Yeah.
put so much value in it,
Mhm.
and now I just feel like it's kind of lost in the shuffle, and it really shouldn't be.
No. Especially because they it's been a long time, like, and especially Forbidden Door season. Like, if okay, if this Ty J stuff is done for now, there's still Forbidden Door season, and they haven't really set up too many Forbidden Door matches. Forbidden Doors in like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So, and they even called out like a CMLL or Stardom team to come face them. It'll probably happen. One of the companies will probably send their wrestlers to come face them, and that'll probably be a pre-show match or whatever. But I wouldn't. That's just that's just like I don't know. Plans need to be. They need to happen a lot quicker in the women's division. Uh,
Yeah,
and it needs to be a lot more. What's the word? Concentrated. Like when you put the matches together, or whoever's gonna be wrestling Divine Dominion, like it needs to be set up for a while. Like it seemed like the tag team titles they were like on that they were being concentrated
yeah,
and they were being like when Babes of Wrath had them, they were being set up with challengers and whoever else. But Babes of and then Divine Dominion has them dominant heel champions going up against jobbers every week, and then Ty Mello. Oh my gosh, Ty J getting the outlasting the 5 minutes, which is smart. That's smart booking to do
yeah.
that. I like that. I
And
like that they set up a challenge for someone, and then the signed team to AEW actually like outlasted that, which is smart to do. And then took them to like basically their limit on Collision. So like it
and
like yeah. What's up?
I will say I was so excited for the that 5 minutes to be up
Oh yeah,
too. Like
yeah,
that was really cool. I was like that was crazy.
yeah.
I remember watching that shit in my living room.
Yeah,
Like no way that shit happened.
because 5 minutes is nothing. It should be nothing, and
Yeah,
especially for like an experienced tag team like Ty J, like 5 minutes is nothing. They can do that in their sleep. especially
Yeah.
against Divine Dominion. They just have to outlast them. They just have to like not get hit by their finish, and they have to like just put in their submission. Anna Jay has her Queen Slayer, sleeper hold submission. So it's like it was pretty easy to do if that
Yeah.
how they did it. And Megan was like selling it so well because I didn't expect it to hurt. I thought she was gonna like power her up and like get her off her, but she didn't. And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It's a nice little turn of events. But yeah, the
But
uh-huh.
even their match on Dynamite, I was kind of like, oh shit, this might be it.
Mm,
Like I kind of expected them to lose the titles.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect them to, but it was a good competitive match. I love competitive
Yeah.
matches, and Divine Dominion they definitely needed that after like 3 months of just holding the tag titles and not really having too much challenge. So yeah, the tag team division is fixable. I would say if Sky wasn't busy in the tournament in the 0-1 tournament, have her and Julia team up to get to face Divine Dominion. Even as a heel versus heel tag team, like it could work because the dynamics of Julia and Sky with Divine Dominion, they're like polar opposite tag teams, and obviously Julia has the mist, so they can always do something with that. If they were to do that, it probably
Yeah.
won't because AEW doesn't really do heel matches often. But I don't know. Looking at who I'm looking at right now, I don't really see too many. There's not really any tag teams I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. But
Like
all they could do like a Tekla Julia match too. Like
uh
cuz
tag title match
yeah,
or
cuz
or
yeah, tag title match
Te-
cuz
Tekla and
not
Julia.
cuz yeah, cuz you remember like Athena and Mercedes, they had that match against Viva Rest
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah.
So was
Yeah.
yeah, cuz Mercedes had the TBS at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
maybe if it was a babyface tag team, I could see Tekla as world champion teaming up with Sky or Julia to take on the babyface tag team, but I don't know about heel. I think
Yeah.
being world champion, that would probably not work unless she loses the title. But I don't see Tekla losing that title until maybe All In. Um
Yeah.
or maybe even after that because she's just such a captivating character. I really don't want her to lose it until Tony comes back. But if Mercedes turns babyface, I wouldn't mind Mercedes taking the title off of her. But I don't know. Athena's heel, Mercedes heel, unless they turn them one of them to
Yeah.
go up against Tekla because Tekla is not turning babyface. She's not
Yeah.
turning
No,
babyface.
I think so. I'll say this about Mercedes. I went to Blood and Guts, uh, and I feel like like I love like Mercedes is one of my favorite wrestlers. Like period.
Yeah, me too.
Um, I feel like a lot of the fan like sentiment for her is just really weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I think
Yeah,
honestly,
I understand it, but it's like people live in the past. They're stuck in the past.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a little racist to be honest. I feel
Oh,
like
you
like
what are you talking
people
about actually?
people not liking Mercedes. I'm like it's a
Oh
little
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's because one they want her to go back to WWE, and two
yeah.
they I don't know. I don't know what the other reason is. I think mostly is just because they want her to be Sasha Banks again, and it's like she doesn't want
Yeah.
that. Like she wants better for herself. She wants to be free and do and wrestle however she wants to without like so many people in your ear and talking tell you
Yeah.
what to do, exactly how to do it. Because
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
also
Uh huh.
too, pe people talking about her belt collector run,
Uh huh.
saying, "Oh, it's bad," and it's like she's trying to uplift indies. I
Uh huh.
would like, um, you know, I seen Roger Strong, Brian Keith
Hmm.
wrestle like at DPW, and I never thought, hey, they're stealing away from talent. You
Hmm.
know, think about how many wrestlers have have both of us heard about that Mercedes wrestled in a company we haven't heard about or this, that, the other thing. She's
Hmm.
uplifted so much talent
She has.
in so many companies,
She
and I
has.
think it's such a dumb point to even mention, like, you know what I mean? Like, Mercedes, I think, is doing shit for the love of the game
Yeah.
after a certain point, and
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of dumb. Like, it's kind of dumb to think she's doing bad for the business when she's really not.
People don't, a lot of fans don't understand wrestling. A lot of fans don't understand that wrestling is more than just wins and losses. It's more than just who holds the title. It's like Mercedes is like literally like the biggest name, or one of the biggest names, like maybe top five biggest names in the wrestling industry right now. Like she has such a presence about her no matter where she goes. People are gonna want to pay to see her, whether she's fighting for a title or not. Like, and
Yeah,
she had all these titles on national television. Like, how is that
yeah,
not a positive for these companies, these indie companies, and even like I don't know. I think she had the did she have the New Japan Strong title at the one point? I
is
think
that
she
the
did.
what? It's a
It was
purple
it was
one,
the
right?
purple
It
one.
like looks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
she
that was
did.
that was the first one she lost. I think she lost it to Hazuki. I'm pretty sure. I think it was to Hazuki. Or I think it was Suzuki. Um, but yeah, she did so much for this. She had a legendary run, like even just
Yeah,
even just in AEW. But she was wrestling
yeah,
everywhere. Like John Moxley did that in like 2022 or 2023. He was wrestling on the indies all the time. Like he was wrestling on the indies and going to AEW indies, GCW. He was going everywhere.
wasn't he in
And
New Japan too?
he was
He was
going to New Japan.
IWGP.
Yep,
Yeah,
he was the IWGP champion. Yeah, like he was wrestling everywhere. And I was like, this guy
yeah,
is on a legendary run. He's like on the run of his life right now. And
yeah,
like when you put that much effort, like she doesn't have to do that. Mercedes doesn't have to do that.
yeah,
She chose to do that because she loves wrestling. She loves pro wrestling,
yeah,
and she wants to make people get paid more. And she wants to get paid more, obviously, but she wants everyone else to get paid more too. She wants people to be in the buildings when she wrestles. And
yeah,
she's a huge name. People are gonna be like, if I went and saw a flyer on the street for like some local indie, and I saw Mercedes like actually gonna be there, I'd be like, oh, I'm going. Like
yeah.
why wouldn't I
Most
want to go
definitely.
to why wouldn't I go to watch Mercedes wrestle? How often do you get to see that, especially in another country, like where she
Yeah,
doesn't get a chance to wrestle that much? So I don't know.
I even think uh like seeing wrestlers wrestle in setting you're not used to.
Hmm.
I think it's super cool.
Yeah,
Or
it
like
is.
um even like I was when I saw Jake Doyle on Wednesday, I'm like, I seen this dude wrestle in DPW, TNA, and now AEW. Like I
Uh-huh.
seen this dude wrestle in three different companies. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that was just like crazy to me.
Especially like seeing like coming from like the indies, like going and then getting to AEW. It's like you should see them like in small little gymnasium arenas, or like little units, and then now like they're on a big stage with a big crowd, thousands of people in the crowd. You get to
Yeah,
see these wrestlers that were once wrestling in front of like 10, 15 people. Now they're wrestling in front of thousands of people. So it's like, it's just that's how wrestling works anyway. But like, it's just it feels good when that happens. Especially, but the thing is, Mercedes has always wrestled in front of thousands of people. So when she goes to
yeah,
an indie in front of hundreds of people, or maybe hundreds, maybe not dozens, but hundreds of
yeah,
people, that's like that messes with you, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not used to seeing her. She's here like with us,
yeah,
like this is like an intimate setting, and she's here with us,
yeah.
and she could probably hear me when I cheer her. So it's like,
Mm.
I don't know. I didn't get to experience that, unfortunately, because she didn't really have any indie appearances over here. But it was still like one for the people that did. I'm sure that'll last a lifetime for them. Like a memory
Yeah,
like that. I don't know if she did like meet and greets or anything. I don't know. She does. I don't want to say, but I don't think she seems like that type of person to do like meet and greets like after a show. But she probably did. I
yeah.
don't. I think I might have seen a video of her like signing some stuff after a show, but I don't know. But Yeah, that was Mercedes. We talking about Mercedes for a while.
Oh, I was gonna say this.
Uh,
I feel like the sentiment to now, because I was there when she returns.
uh,
Um, it's a lot more positive, but I also feel like part of it's like the like you were gone and then we missed you,
hmm
so of course we're happy you're back.
yeah.
But I just I'm just kind of like I want to see where this face run is gonna take her.
She's not fixed yet.
Yeah,
if
but
if she
I
does,
mean, I think this is gonna happen. I'm
I hope
looking at
so. I hope so. But the
yeah,
thing, because she wrestled Alex Windsor, but she was very heelish in that match. So
yeah,
but I think she had to be because it was her first match back. But I'm not gonna spoil you on Collision, so I'm not gonna speak
yeah.
on it anymore. But you should have watched it, man. What was I about to say? But yeah, I don't. Her next match is in the Owen is Suzuki? No, no. Who is it? Who is what? Who's on her side?
I don't.
It was Suzuki.
I'm like trying to visualize it.
Is it Huzuki Persephone? I think so. Oh, it is. It is. It is. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
never mind. Shoot. Well, that match is probably happening either next week or the Collision because it's not for Dynamite. Dynamite is Suri versus Sky Blue. That's the only one. I'm pretty sure the only one women's match on the show. Because Athena is already on the in the semis. Versus whoever that wins that match. Um, which I'm very excited for Suri to finally come to AEW. It's been a long time coming. She's been on an incredible like run of her career, and she has like if you watch one match of hers, if you can watch one match of hers, maybe like anything within the past like year or two, I would say like definitely watch something because she brings a such an intensity. Like you look at her and you don't see like that she's that type of a wrestler, but she's hard hitting. She's very like aggressive. Like she's like no nonsense at all.
Yeah.
Like and she hits hard. She has a very like just aggressive moveset. And I love it. Like she yeah, I don't have high hopes for Sky. I'm sorry.
Well, that's like I've heard so many good things about Saria. It's
hmm
just for me, it's very hard to like. I get wrestling fatigue really easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like I was telling my friend the other day. I'm like, um, since since that Dynamite with Ace Austin and Will.
hmm
Trying to think what main event it was it. I'm trying to think of what main event in that show. Oh,
Is
it's
it?
Takeshita Darby.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Um, I've been to I think 5 wrestling shows from we're recording this on the 9th.
hmm
So I've been to 5 wrestling shows since then. And I'm like, bro, this is too much going on. So like I'll go to a live show and then be like, Collision will be like I just went to Dynamite the last Dynamite and Collision will be like 2 days later. I'm like, damn, I gotta sit down and watch this now. And then now that we're recording, like we're making videos, I'm like, I really need to sit down and watch this. And
Yeah.
then
Especially because you can skip commercials because you miss them. You be at work.
yeah. I
Uh,
think that I think that's part of it too. I'm just like not watching it live. Like, oh, I got
yeah.
time to watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
a lot of it is I gotta be in the right headspace too.
Yeah.
Like when I feel like especially for AEW, I have to like I really want to focus.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I do the same thing
Like
if
I've
I
been,
like miss a show and I'm just like, I'll just skip through what I don't even want to watch.
you know, what match I do want to watch. People are going crazy about, and I feel very bad for them.
What?
This is a little getting a little tribalist here. The
Grande
mask versus mask
Americano?
match.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Grande
yeah.
Americano match.
Of
I heard it wasn't that great of a match, but I heard it was like a great like moment or something. I
yeah.
heard they said
He,
it was like like a fine match, but it looked like for a WWE match, it looked like pretty crazy. Because they bled and stuff like that. So, but it's a AAA match. I wouldn't even consider it a WWE match, even though it is technically.
but I've heard like people say like, "Oh, it brought back my love for wrestling," and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, what have y'all been doing?
Exactly.
Like, like what are y'all talking
They just
about?
watch one company. That's it. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's get back on track. So okay, so let me see. Tag
Oh, we can talk
team,
about Willow. We can talk about Willow real quick. I think Willow is a big
big
problem, or was.
well,
I just
well, the thing is, Willow, like even at the time when she was there, like she didn't have much to do either. She was
yeah,
wrestling. She wrestled Sheeta when she came back. She wrestled Aminata when she came back. She wrestled someone else. Oh, Camille. When she
yeah.
came back. So they were
But
building up. Uh,
I was gonna say the whole double. They could not have her as a double champion. It was a really cool moment, her winning the TBS,
hmm
and I don't. I think her booking, her as a champion wasn't bad. It was just her booking.
Yeah, it was a
I think
booking.
was it.
Because they didn't want to double worker or whatever.
Yeah, but
Double
I don't know.
booker.
Like certain things, I'm like, I think you could have had the tag division rolling with her. You could have had the TBS. It could have been both. It shouldn't have been one or the other.
Yeah.
I think um, you could have had a tag match on Dynamite or tag match on Collision, and have TBS on the other, like whichever other one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think at the end of the day, you gotta be like, yeah, man, listen, you got two belts. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what should have happened with her. But I
She
think,
even said like when she was double champion, she was like, "I'm willing to wrestle twice if I need to." She said
yeah,
that. She stated that, and then she did
yeah,
on Revolution, but then they lost the tag
yeah,
titles, so
yeah.
that it only lasted that one day.
But
Yeah,
even then, it's like, what were like the TBS title? I think she would have gone far in the Owen.
yeah,
Like maybe, she was my favorite to win. I love Willow,
hmm
but um, what is it? I think, like, let's say you're gonna go so far in the Owen, right? Let's say maybe even be in the finals. Okay, so that's taken away from a Forbidden Door match, and then if you do have a Forbidden Door match, it's gonna against CMLL or New Japan, and then you got like two pay-per-views to build, but it's you know even even without the injury, the division wouldn't be there where it needed to be.
hmm yeah. They were in a tough spot by booking or by having Willow be two champions at once. Because obviously they wanted to keep the tag team title going, like the momentum of the tag titles, and then the TBS was just like a means to an end, just to get the title off of Mercedes. So it made sense why she wasn't in singles matches, even though it made sense, but it didn't make any sense because like
Yeah,
obviously the TBS title should always be defended. Like it's a TV title. The TBS title should be defended on TV, just like the TNT. They're TV titles. They're made specifically for TV title matches, and uh they were usually, or I don't know how many tag team title matches happened on TV while they were Babes of Wrath, while they were
there's a
tag team
lot though. I
champions,
feel like
while
I
they were
might be wrong,
title
but
matches or just matches in general, because they were
just
in
matches in
matches.
general.
Like yeah,
Yeah,
they were in tag team matches all the time. But yeah,
yeah.
she probably
I
could
remember
have.
them.
Yeah, she probably could have
I remember them
defended.
being featured a lot.
hmm Yeah, she probably could have defended the TBS title a lot more than she did until she lost it. But that's just booking. Booking an unfortunate thing of booking for the women's division, because let that have been, just imagine if Will Ospreay was like international champion and tag team champion, he would definitely be wrestling like twice a week. Darby was wrestling twice a week and he was world champion, so
Yeah,
they could have literally easily done it because Darby took up two matches every week when he was champion. He was wrestling on Dynamite and Collision, and what is it called? Like, and that time there for one of those matches, they could easily put, instead of having Darby in the title match, they could have had a women's match, or a women's
yeah.
title match or something. But they haven't really been doing anything. I don't even know what Tekla's been doing. Tekla has not had a match
She
since Double or Nothing, I think. Or did they? Did they have a trios
no
match?
no. They are you thinking about when Willow and I think Thunder Rosa came out. Is that what you're thinking about? The
No.
trios match. I
Has
forget who they were fighting.
Tekla has not wrestled since Double or Nothing?
I don't think so. I because she cut that promo at Dynamite where she
Yeah.
stood on Stardom,
Yeah. Huh.
but I don't know. I'm just
I hope she's not
hoping
hurt,
that.
but
Well, I mean, she got a little bit of time. She got like a few weeks before Forbidden Door. I'm just hoping that um the opponent is announced because I feel like it's not like it's okay, but it's not substantial anything we're getting from her really.
uh-huh.
I think
No.
um when it a name and face could be put to the feud, I think that's when it's gonna start being
I think
good. But
I
right
think yeah. I think they set it
right
up.
now it's
It's
sorry, but right now it's I got fired from New Japan or from Stardom.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, like that's all it is.
I think
And it's just like
yeah. I think that the president, the guy who fired her, I think he might be there on Dynamite. So we'll see. He probably will cut a promo and be like, "You're wrestling this person," and she's gonna have like a shocked face. Uh, I can see that happening. To build to the Forbidden Door because she's the only one that's building towards a Forbidden Door match so far.
yeah.
I don't besides the Owen tournament. Um, and the TBS title is gonna be is that a collision match
Well,
or
I think
Forbidden
no,
Door?
I think it's Forbidden Door.
Or did they say
The
okay?
survival of the fittest.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I thought it was for collision or something. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Tekla's booking right now. Outside of her just not being there too much because she was obviously not there after the Double or Nothing. Um, Collision, she wasn't on Collision either. The next week, that's how many weeks has it been since Double or Nothing?
It was the 24th. I think 3 weeks, right?
Is going is this the third Dynamite? This must be the third Dynamite. Yeah, this is the third Dynamite
Yeah,
coming up. Because last week was like her first appearance, I think, which is when she
yeah.
cut that promo. So
Well, we've been having the weird like 3 hour episodes,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
kind of happy you're done because it's a lot sometimes.
Yes, it has been a lot. Because it was like three of them within like a month or something like
Yeah,
that. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, Tekla. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with her booking right now. She could take whatever time she needs because she's setting up actually like a Forbidden Door match. Um, Athena's in tournament. Jamie Hayter. What is Jamie Hayter doing? Nothing. No.
she had that match in Double or Nothing, right?
Yeah,
The 4-way.
but she hasn't been seen
Which
since.
yeah, which I don't know. I'm not really hot on Brawling Birds. I think they're
Really?
very much okay. I mean, but also I think I had that like I had this problem in WWE a lot when I watched it again, where like Becky Lynch, um, this is like right after
Are you comparing
or right
redheads?
before I stopped. What's up?
Is it you comparing redheads?
I'm a
Aren't you
redhead too. It'll be
redhead?
okay.
I was gonna say.
Oh no. Um, what is it? So like Becky Lynch, I didn't dislike, but I didn't like her either until she turned heel and had that feud with Lyra. But I think part of it is like I didn't watch any of the man stuff. I didn't watch when she really got over when she main evented Mania,
Hmm.
and I feel like that's where I'm kind of at with the Brawling Birds. Is I don't like them, I don't dislike them. They're just kind of there, and I didn't watch them when they kind of were going through it, kind of
Right.
getting over.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, they're a
as
new tag team, but but Jamie obviously been around since the beginning. But yeah, if you didn't watch like who Jamie oh my gosh, who Jamie Hayter really is, like from like when she was world champion, even before that, she's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Alex Windsor obviously proves that she's a force to be reckoned with, but Alex Windsor is a tier below Jamie. I would say
yeah,
Jamie is like top tier main event level wrestler, and Windsor is like a mid card or like maybe upper mid card wrestler.
yeah,
Because they haven't really given Windsor too many wins, like big wins. I think she beat someone. Was it Mercedes? Yes, she beat Mercedes for the Rev Pro title on. Collision or Dynamite last year. I don't remember
Yeah, I
which.
remember that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Yeah,
did do that. I completely forgot about that. Because Mercedes, I think Mercedes lost because Mercedes was losing to. I think she lost to Red Velvet. She lost to Jamie. She lost to Alex Windsor, and she lost to Willow.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, Windsor. Like I want to say she's the weaker of the two,
mhm,
but them together, they have some great they have great chemistry. But at the same time, they're both singles wrestlers. Like how you
yeah,
explained that you don't like that. I don't like it either because it seems like they're doing it probably just for the Wembley, just to get them a Wembley moment together.
yeah,
And especially because it's the tag titles are new, and they want to do something important for the tag titles again. So I guess that's a big moment that they can have at Wembley this year, if that even still happens. At this point, I have no idea. Um, I guess we'll see. But yeah, but also like they haven't given the Brawling Birds much either, besides some squash matches here and there, and some like other matches that who they wrestle. They must have wrestled Sky and Julia at some point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, they don't really have too many like big tag team wins like over anybody. Uh,
yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to build them because who can they level up on over until they get to Divine Dominion? Like I don't know. Mina because
I
Mina and Harley, I guess.
yeah,
I don't
Ty
know.
J.
Ty J, but
Yeah,
that's doing
I
babyface, you know. Like
yeah,
there's no heel tag teams. The only heel tag team is Divine Dominion, I think.
yeah.
And Julia and Sky, and that's it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we talked about the tag team division enough because there's not really much there, unfortunately.
Oh,
Mm.
I want to mention something. Talking about injuries, I meant to say this a little, way earlier. Talking about injuries and pivots. Where where the fuck is Marina Shafir? I know I see her
I
every week.
mean,
Where
she's
like
not she hasn't
pushed.
wrestled. She's not wrestling.
No, but she was getting pushed in that Tony
Uh
feud,
huh.
and then she lost. And I don't think that was the end plan for that feud,
No.
right?
Uh
And we
huh.
just talked about, oh, they pivot this, they pivot that, and it's crazy. It's really good. Why didn't they like them not figuring out something for Marina? And I think Marina is in a place where I'm excited to like. Uh,
You want to see her?
she ain't yeah, like she hasn't had like done her whole hand yet,
Uh huh.
right? Like I don't know, like trying to think. Like I don't know what she's capable of, and I feel like she probably could do something crazy. Like she's probably a really good wrestler,
Hmm.
and I'm like, why aren't y'all using her?
Well, the thing is with Marina, we've seen some of the stuff that she can do in singles matches. She had a good match with Tony Storm at Revolution. But the other singles matches she had, it's like she's not captivating enough for like longer matches, I guess. Like she's very like she has like like a certain style that doesn't really mesh with with something that can last a while, I guess. I don't know
Yeah,
what like I don't know. Her style is a lot different from everyone else's because she's like a fighter, like an MMA
yeah,
fighter. So uh I don't know. I wouldn't mind her being in the TBS title Survival of the Fittest match and giving her the TBS title. Um because I don't think she's ready for the world title. But at the same time, uh I don't know. Her work isn't as top quality as the other like top wrestlers in that division.
yeah,
Like I couldn't imagine what a match like what a Marina versus Jamie Hayter match would look like, you know? Like
yeah.
they tried to do did they try to do Statlander Marina yet?
Think so.
Did they not do that match?
I mean, the only match I could
I guess they
like
didn't. Oh my
think,
gosh.
yeah,
Did they do Willow Marina?
nah,
Oh my god. I think they were supposed to do Marina Willow and Statlander Marina and I guess they didn't do
yeah.
either. I don't know what she's just too involved with the Death Rider stuff. She doesn't have
But
any like women's division like rivalries at all.
yeah, but even then, like I think I said this previously, like I want to see fucking I'm not necessarily a big fan of intergender matches,
Hmm.
but I feel like with Marina, you need to put her in like a trios match with the Death
I
Riders
wouldn't
or
mind
like a
that.
four-way match
I wouldn't mind. Well, like
with
against
fighting
another
dudes.
group. Oh yeah, yeah, another group of guys, and just she's
Yeah,
the only woman in the match. They tried to do it with well, like with obviously with the women on the other side, like with a woman on the other side. They did it with
yeah.
Willow, Swerve, and somebody else. I forget, or maybe it's just Willow and Swerve versus Mox and Marina. I forget what
They
match that was.
they did. Was it Anarchy in the Arena? They did that too, and
Yeah.
then they had the little bit with Huda and her and Tony and Orange.
Hmm. Yeah,
So I
that
mean,
was earlier in the year. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think for the presence she has
She has a
in
great
the Death
presence. Yeah.
yeah in the Death Riders on TV and AEW, it shouldn't be like she shouldn't be just a manager,
Yeah, she shouldn't be relegated
and
to
that's
just being like just the heavy for Mox,
yeah.
like a bodyguard for Mox. I don't
And like
know.
I think too fucking like it's she's like scary in presence but not in action, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're supposed to be scared of her, but she isn't really showing anything for her to be scared.
Like when she does
Whether
her
she was up,
run-ins, I like her action when she does her run-ins because it's like
mhm,
she's very like fast and like she's like she ground and pounds or she like kicks someone and like and the crowd like really enjoys that. But with the way her matches like when she actually is actually in matches like with Tony Storm, it's like very slow paced.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you want to talk about the women's world title?
We kind of did already. I was just like, I'm not really. Well, okay, okay, so Tekla, at least since she's the women's champion, or the world champ. I'm just gonna call it. I don't like saying women's champion. Since she's the world champion, she gets TV time when she's there. She's never like not doing something when she's there. Either she's wrestling or she's cutting a promo at some point. So I don't mind that as her being world champion because she gets to be on TV. Um, but like there who's I don't know, there's nobody challenging her like in the main roster right now. There's nobody on the AEW roster challenging her for this next pay-per-view. So she's pretty much freed from her time right now. Because there's so many other like where's Statlander? Where's
Yeah,
where's
Jamie.
Oh, actually, not where. Well, I guess you haven't gotten there yet. I know where Statlander is
Uh,
now. Never mind. So Sheeta, Statlander. I'm just gonna spoil it. Sheeta, Statlander, are in the TBS survival
mhm,
of the fittest qualifiers.
yeah,
So they're those two main eventers are out of that. Aminata is also in that. Uh, what is it? Who else? Like with Tekla being the single person like getting TV time. There's so many other women
yeah.
that aren't. Um, but I guess it'll change within the next few weeks with the TBS thing. So it's
But
not too bad right now.
she would go over like not over say, but like it would be cool seeing her like kind of like what they did with Willow, but like her like just in not necessarily like I would say like exhibition matches
Who?
maybe is the right word Tekla where it's like against like Queen Aminata where you like what Darby was
Well,
doing where it's like you know he wasn't going Darby was going to win
yeah.
but it was just cool seeing him fight people like I feel like they should do the same thing with Tekla I feel like that would
Well, Tekla's a
help her
heel. Tekla's a heel, so I don't think she would want to do that because
yeah
then like Darby's babyface, he's gonna give the crowd what they want. Tekla is the opposite of that.
yeah
So her strongest suit is obviously her promos. Her wrestling is great too. Because she has a great presence in the ring. Uh, her reigniting a feud with Amanada, I would save that for probably Redemption. I wouldn't mind that for being the Redemption World Title match, but I don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
be it,
Well, I was
unfortunately.
just using Amanada as an
Yeah,
example,
yeah, because they
but
had. Did you watch their rivalry last year? Were you watching
I
at
did
the time?
not.
Oh, it was good. That's what put Tekla on the map because Tekla came in, she attacked Jamie her first night,
Hmm.
and then Amanada, her and Amanada had like some sort of weird interaction, and like literally like for like 2 or 3 months they were just on and off beating each other up, and they were at one point scheduled for a pay-per-view pre-show match or something, and they were just they started the match like brawling in the back, and then they went to the ring and brawled. I think they had a street fight or something at one point too on
Was that
pay-per-view.
at Wrestle Dream?
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, I remember that now.
I think so. So yeah, that was like a no title or nothing involved. It was just pure
Yeah,
hatred, and I need them to run that back eventually.
yeah.
I would not mind that at all because that was a
You,
very money feud, and that could put Queen Amanada into the world title picture very easily. Uh, but she's preoccupied with the TBS title for now. So, um,
you know I got a picture with Queen Amanada.
do you from DPW?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. I forgot she was there. She was only there for like what? Like how many shows?
Three
Oh,
or four.
okay. Because I know she won the title. Was she the last champion? No.
No,
Or
I can't,
what's
it's
her
a
name is?
Japanese
Yeah.
woman.
Oh my gosh. Mesa Ruga. She's a champion now.
Yeah,
I forgot
because
about
she had
that.
to vacate it
Uh
because
huh.
she had that neck injury.
Yeah, that's right.
Or
That's
like,
right. That's
yeah,
right. But yeah, world title scene isn't post world title scene post Double or Nothing. It's kind of looking weird right now because Forbidden Door season is here and Tekla's starting up something with that. So there's nobody on the active roster challenging her. So everyone else is doing whatever else until after Forbidden Door. And then whoever is going to be challenging Tekla after Forbidden Door, I don't know who that could be. I don't want it to be Jamie again, even though I'm sure that
yeah.
that could be good anyway. I would not buy. I wouldn't mind it being Aminata. To be honest, I don't know who else on the roster. I'm looking at everyone, and I don't see anyone else on that level besides Aminata that's not
Yeah.
preoccupied with something. So maybe that could be a match for redemption. I wouldn't mind that.
You know who I feel like they could be using a lot more too?
Who?
Trish Adora
Yes,
with SCP.
yeah, I think they are finally because they're
Yeah,
actually she hasn't been on a match yet, but she's just been
yeah.
like uh accompanying them. So they should do she should be in the Survivor of the Fittest match. I don't know why she isn't or she isn't like a featured talent on that yet because it's only 6 of them and it's supposed to be 12 because it's qualifying matches. So maybe she'll be one of the qualifying matches that someone has to win or something. But I wouldn't mind that. She's
But
very good.
there's a lot of like ROH talent that I'm like Tony, you might gotta do double duty with them.
Yeah.
Like even like Athena, I'm like, why is she still on ROH?
Yeah. Well,
Like
yeah.
ROH has a lot of talented women.
hmm Well, I think it's
Yeah.
because I think she's cultivating like a like I think she's helping people get better. So I think that's one thing that she wants to do before she drops the world title. Um to whoever, probably to Billy Starks.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind that happening finally, but um she does I believe she does help coach the women there because Ring of Honor they get a lot more TV, they get a lot more ring time and a lot more matches for the women there. So
Yeah. But I'm like even I don't know, like even just helping with the weekly television, I just don't. I think the roster is so deep where they should be pulling.
yeah,
Like even like Zeta Steel, I feel like would be good.
yeah. Zeta, she's in the Survivor's Fittest tournament also. I forgot about Zeta. She's not on there. On this picture I have. Red Velvet, obviously.
Yeah, Red Velvet. I think I don't know. Like, there's a lot of talent where I just feel like they could get over so easily. Red
Mm-hmm.
Velvet is another one
Yeah.
where I don't see the point of just relegating them to Ring of Honor,
Mm-hmm.
they could have them do both.
Well, I think Red Velvet got a lot better wrestling on Ring of Honor for as long as she has been.
Yeah,
She's gotten so like she was already good before, but she's gotten a lot better. She's she's
yeah,
she's she's really become like a great wrestler since being on Ring of Honor. So Ring of Honor does help because it actually like you get more time there. Like it's not just like 5 minute less than 5 minute squash matches like every once every 2 weeks or something like that. Ring of Honor, they tape their stuff and tape however many matches, and the women usually have a good chunk of those matches. So because the women's division is huge in Ring of Honor
yeah,
compared to AEW TV, because you only have so many spots on a live card. Like you only have so many spots, and the matches usually go 15-20 minutes. Even though like, do we really need a Jericho match in 2026 every week? Like no. So like, I don't think he's been there like since that Ricochet match, which was like 2 weeks
yeah,
ago or something like that. So thank you. Uh, but even though Ciampa's doing his best to uplift this rivalry, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. This is not Jericho hour. This is not. Yeah, forget him. Um, yeah, TBS title is getting sorted. Now finally. This is just this whole thing. I just wish that the women's division got more time. That's really it. More
yeah,
time and more focus. Because um we need wrestlers. We need more wrestlers on the level of Tony Storm and Mercedes. There's some wrestlers that are almost there. Tekla is almost there. Willow is there. Statlander is there. Um, who else? Jamie is there. Um, Mina could be there. Mina is
yeah,
really
most
good.
definitely.
Um, who else? Uh,
Lena.
Lena Cross, Megan Bain, yeah, but they're up there too.
Well, I mean,
Sheeta,
I feel like they haven't like shown their full potential yet,
no, yeah, no,
and I think that's I think it's a disservice to the fans,
yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
Because I've seen what she like. My favorite, fuck, it's free on YouTube. If y'all are here for this long, please fucking click off of this and go watch it. Watch the Danny Lena Cross match.
Hmm.
Lena Cross reminds me of so much of Takeshita.
From DPW, that's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, I
It's
had no
free,
idea.
but but she like her singles wrestling reminds me so much of him.
Hmm.
And then the I had seen someone posted somewhere her match I had seen at House of Glory too was really good. The one before Double or Nothing, and like even like her crowd work and stuff. All this like she was doing all this crazy shit. I remember she had Shotzi in like a submission, um, using like the pole. What is it called? Not
The
not the
turnbuckle.
turnbuckle.
I mean
A ring, a
ring
ring
post.
post. That's
I
what. Yeah.
was like, Paul, what
But
are you talking about?
but like she has really good crowd work and stuff, and I'm like, you never see like I have not seen that her use it in AEW.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. There's some room to like experiment with stuff like that on AEW TV, but maybe she hasn't really found a way to do it yet. I guess maybe.
Yeah, I definitely feel like fucking, and I'm very much biased here. You could put the fucking world title on her, and it'll be fine. It'll be it'll be good. But
I'm
I
sure.
mean,
I'm sure they'll get there eventually because she definitely
yeah,
has signs of like uh that she's very what is it called? She's ready for like that type of push, even though she
yeah,
just came in. Um, she hasn't really had the time to like have like a following like that yet on AEW TV because obviously like they only have so much time a week to put her on TV. Um, or even to just do anything meaningful because these squash matches are not it obviously, but
yeah.
hopefully the tag title match from Collision was a step in the right direction for Lena and Maine, because Bane's shown, she's shown her like her not full potential, but she's shown like what she can do, and she's
Yeah,
like her. I was on the boat of her beating Tony Storm last year when she came in, when Megan first came in, and she fought Tony Storm for the world title at Dynasty or something. It was one of the first pay-per-views of the year, and I was like, might as well have her beat Tony. I don't know who else is gonna beat Tony, and who beat Tony? Statlander. but
yes, that.
it was in a four-way, which is like fine, but it wasn't like a big singles win for Statlander for first world title. But yeah, Bane Megan is, she's shown what she can do more than Lena so far, because Lena hasn't really had too many singles matches. She only had what, one, right?
Yeah,
Against Will. That was
yeah,
the only one, I think. Um, but yeah, they have, if they were to do another build for Divine Dominion, they should do singles matches. It doesn't make any sense for
yeah.
them not to do Lena versus whoever, or Megan versus whoever one week. It's Lena versus whoever one week, just to extend the rivalry. They can
Yeah,
do so much more than what they do, especially just grouping them together all the time, because obviously they're a tag team, but they're singles wrestlers too. So
I
they're
just
not like a
don't
main tag team.
I don't understand the point of putting people in tag teams that don't really need it.
hmm
Like,
I think
I
it,
feel
it was
like,
a pivot. It was a pivot because it was
yeah,
supposed to be Penelope and Megan. So
but even Jet Speed, like
yeah.
I'm saying, without nobody turning heel on each or turning on each other. Think about how much better they were as singles wrestlers was the tag teams, and I think the parent like I think you need a Brodito type tag team,
hmm
not a two very similar guys tag team.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it works, but I think when you have the complementing styles, I think that's when it because fucking DPW Glaze, but one of my favorite my second favorite match I've seen in person is Mike Bailey and Jake something
hmm
versus Violence is Forever, and that's a very Jake something and Mike Bailey have very much complementing styles, and
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't really have that with Jet Speed, but when they kind of started doing their own stuff, I feel like now it's kind of picking up a little bit,
hmm Yeah, I
and it's
agree.
like why did we hit same thing with Davis and Doyle?
hmm
Um, that was a pivot, and look how better Mark Davis is doing without Jake Doyle.
hmm Yeah.
I don't if Jake Doyle never got hurt, I don't think Bro would have the national title.
No, definitely not. If
Yeah,
anything, I would
and
have. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted them to win the tag titles earlier. Before, before Davis got hurt. I mean, before Doyle got hurt. But I don't think it would have worked out in the long run, especially if they're gonna go with Cope and Christian, anyways.
yeah,
So FTR would have ended up probably with those tag titles back, because Davis and Doyle unfortunately weren't over enough for that kind of
yeah.
match with FTR. I mean, with Cope and Christian on pay per view. So I mean, they could have built them up, but anyways, that we're not talking about men here. But I don't know what else. Any other concerns that you have with the women's division
um,
going forward, I
just
guess.
push Lena Cross as a singles wrestler. I'm gonna keep saying this until it happens. I feel like I say this every video.
It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Actually, it'll probably happen this year, but after they drop the titles, and then they'll probably
Yeah,
have like another little run until Penelope comes back, and then who knows if Lena or Penelope will be the tag title or tag team, or Megan and Penelope.
yeah,
Because Divine Dominion, their presence is too big to ignore, as like look at them when they come out, like
yeah.
that's incredible. Like they look incredible when they come out, like they look
Like,
like they're divine, you know.
yeah,
Like they
but
fit
look
each
at
other really well.
they trying to think what every. women, like every women or a lot of women, I don't say every, a lot of women's tag teams, they kind of peak and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like Baszler peaked, that was it. Uh, Thomas Love Bombs peaked and that was it. They
Hmm.
had, I'm trying, what other? They had like two or three other tag teams, right? In that tournament.
I think so. I don't even remember who was in it.
Yeah.
Besides Sky and Julia, I don't know who else was in it.
Was it Athena Mercedes?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that makes sense why they weren't, especially the time with her being the TBS
Hmm.
stand. But I think that's just common for these women's tag teams to just disband as soon as what they have going on is done.
Hmm.
And once they serve their purpose, it's just kind of that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see like Divine Dominion being a tag team forever.
Yeah,
But
but I'm saying
mhm,
it's not out of the realm of possibilities that when they drop the titles, it's just done.
mhm, yeah, maybe. I mean, we'll see. It's only we got a few more months until then, or a couple more months until then. Uh, but I don't know what else to cover. Uh, Not really much else really to talk about besides like just giving women more TV time and just like general like complaints. More TV time for the women, more pushing for the women to get better time slots instead of having them start their matches like when the show is supposed to end and then going 15 20 minutes overtime, so like be an hour instead of 3 hours, or instead of 2 hours it's 2 hours 20 minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes, something like that. Like general complaints like that needs to be fixed. Hopefully this week will be a good change. Hopefully they keep the change, because sometimes they change for the better and then eventually it gradually like goes back to how it used to, like how the booking used to be for the women. And people act like we don't, they act like we don't notice, but we definitely do. Every week I see people complain about certain things about the women's division, not about the women themselves. This is not about the women
Yeah,
themselves. This is about the booking and the people in charge of who's going, the timing and all that, when whatever goes into live TV. But Tony Khan, fix up your booking, man, because the women of this company definitely need time, and stop giving it to Jericho for like, for what reason? He's a
yeah,
net negative at this point. Like he does not gain, he is not over as much as he used to be. Even in the arenas, he's not. It's like he is. Stop giving him TV time, please. More TV time for the women. I don't understand. Like the thing is, I don't understand what goes on like week to week. How times are given to certain segments and stuff, because the Jericho match with Ricochet was what, 20 minutes or something like that? 15 minutes?
yeah. It was long.
It should have been 8 minutes.
Should have been not
5,
happened.
or not happen either way. Yeah, it shouldn't
Yeah,
have, because
yeah,
Jericho
yeah,
won on the pay-per-view. He didn't pin Ricochet, but they still won the big match. That should have been it.
yeah,
And then Ciampa could have just attacked. He could have just attacked Jericho during the entrance, like just him
yeah.
coming out to do a promo. But and then just Ciampa is just like, nope, I'm just gonna attack you on your entrance. But whatever, however they going to whatever this, yeah. Less time for stuff like Jericho, more time for stuff like what matches do you want to see in the women's division that hasn't happened yet? Um,
Stat
anything.
Lena,
I want to see
a lot of
Stat Aminata, or
yes. I was gonna say
Lena.
Amanada too.
Stat Lena definitely needs to happen.
Yeah,
Stat Bane did happen, I'm pretty sure. Aminata versus Jamie. Ooh, because I don't know if that match actually happened or not, because Aminata was Jamie's tag partner
mm,
in the tournament, I think, in the tag team tournament, I think. And then I think Aminata got hurt. I think, I don't
yeah.
remember, but I think they were supposed to tag team or something like that, and it didn't end up happening. Um, and that's just singles matches. Tag.
Oh, Persephone Megan Bayne would go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Persephone, Megan Byrne, Persephone versus anybody. Persephone, Anna Jay.
Yeah,
For my own personal reasons. All right, no misogyny here. Or no sexism here, or whatever. Yeah, women's division. Obviously, they book the women's division well. It's just the time and the amount of time that's given to them is usually really short compared to other people who shall not be named that be getting time. Um, yeah,
I mean, I just think it's the time, one, and then two, I think just the talent isn't living up to their potential.
that too. It's only because of the time. Because
Yeah,
if if every women's match got like 15 to 20 minutes, or even not even matches, but just promo time, give
yeah,
more women live promo time, like in the ring. When Willow's there, she always gets promo time. Mercedes there, she gets ring time because Mercedes isn't like the best talker, so she gets in ring
yeah.
time. Jamie is a good promo, but she's also a great wrestler. Sheeta is a good promo, good wrestler, or great wrestler. Um, Tony, obviously, great wrestler, great promo, great
I
character.
think
I have.
I know we talked about this in the first one. I think coming out of Brawl Out and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony was the kind of like the light for a lot of people, especially people who like me didn't watch AEW. I think a lot of the conversation was around Tony.
Yeah, big,
Like,
big, big, captivating wrestler character.
yeah, that's a lot of people say that too. Where she's like, he brings that very much like the '80s and '90s kind of character work
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't really exist anymore.
No, especially in like the women's division now, I think Tekla is like the only one like on that level of character work.
Yeah,
Um, everyone and Sheeta's getting there. Like her character work is really good. I like her aggressive, like extremely like Japanese Yakuza inspired like character. I like that a
mhm,
lot. Jamie has very like Jamie is very colorful and she stands out a lot, but it's not really a character. Like there's not really too
yeah,
many characters. There's more just women's wrestlers, which is fine. Like Mercedes obviously is like an extremely like captivating character herself. But it's not like Tony Storm. It's not like that level. But Mercedes is
yeah,
Mercedes. Willow, extremely captivating character. She has a great attitude about everything, no matter if she wins, loses. She will get back up and keep fighting. Like Statlander is like a she not Statlander now is like a silent like um what is it called? A silent just like powerful woman, you know. Like she
yeah.
doesn't need to speak. She'll let her actions speak for herself. I like that a lot now with Statlander. Um, Aminata is has can be a great character, because she has a cool gimmick. She's just a like a queen,
Yeah,
queen of where is she from? Uh,
I know it's it's in
Ga-
Africa.
Ghana? Is it Ghana? I don't remember. Somewhere in Africa, yeah. But yeah, like she's very elegant when she comes out. It's like, but like I don't know. Tony's like the only like real like it's crazy to even say that. Like Tony's like the only like real character that they have besides Tekla. Tekla is also like that same type of like over the top character. Um, I mean it's
Yeah,
not
she's from Ghana.
Ghana. Okay, it's Ghana.
Or yeah,
West Africa.
yeah.
Yeah, West Africa. Okay. I remember. I was like, I'm trying to remember what they say when she comes out. Um, but I don't know. I would say give certain women more over the top like gimmicks. Not like Tony, but like Tekla has come into her own with her own like spin on like her character now is like she cranked it up to 11 from where it was like when she was in Stardom because she's like she's like very loud, very like outspoken type of a character. Um, Megan, Lena are really great promos. They're both cut really great
Yeah,
promos, and they're both obviously great in ring. Um, Sky is not the best promo, but she's a good wrestler.
I
Uh,
think Sky they could do. Honestly, I think she like story reasons. I could see her doing like a face turn on Tekla at Olin. I don't expect her to win the Olin, but I
mhm.
think it could be a possibility.
I don't see her turning face anytime soon though, unless I don't see her turning face without Julia, because obviously like Julia
Yeah.
and her are like they're really close. So I don't
Mhm.
see her turning babyface without Julia, but I can see them turning on Tekla, both of them.
Yeah.
I don't see Tekla turning heel. I mean babyface though, but
Well, I mean, they could do Kyle, where you just turn on the person, but you don't necessarily turn like face or heel, like you would Takeshita.
yeah, yeah, but
Because if anything,
mhm.
that was a Takeshita face turn,
Yeah, that was
not
Tekla
a
to their face turn. Yeah,
Kyle heel turn.
yeah, but like if it's unless no, I would say Tekla should do the beating up of Julie. I mean of Tekla. I mean of Sky to turn her babyface because Tekla's not turning babyface. She's not.
Yeah,
Uh, because if Sky beat up Tekla, then Tekla would be turning babyface, and that's not happening. Um,
yeah.
but that's just like a wrestling thing. I don't see it, but with their promo, they had like their backstage promo where they're like at each other's throats, and then they're like, "No, we're just kidding. We'll never do that." And then that was pretty cool. I was like, "Oh wow, they're actually like about to like start fighting," because Sky was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that title off of you. Now what?" And she was like, "Yeah, I don't think so." And then they
But it
spoiled
would
us.
just be cool if they're like the whole time, like let's say they were gonna build into an all-in match,
Hmm.
just being like, guy's like, oh, I'll just eat the pin, it's okay, and then she goes like pins her and then kicks out, and that would like start the match.
All right, WCW.
Listen, I wasn't gonna lie for that. I don't know about all that.
You weren't alive for that? I guess you weren't, huh? Shoot. 2001? No, you was old. You were alive then. You weren't alive in 2001? How old are you?
No, I'm 22.
22.
Born 2003.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I thought you were like 25 at least. Uh, well, I guess you weren't alive back then, huh? I mean,
And
I wasn't watching back then, but
even if I was 25, how would I remember that?
I remember stuff when
Even if I was,
my first memory of wrestling is watching Edge, Christian, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, and the Dudley Boys at not my first memory, but one of the earlier memories was watching them in their ladder match at WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 2000 in 1999. No, 2000. What am I talking about? Why would that be 1999? Oh my god. Sorry, it's late. Wow, that was very dumb of me to say. 2000.
um,
I was 7 years old, so
you know what I was thinking about making into a video, but like maybe our own list,
of what?
um, like top 10 favorite moments in wrestling, just in our life.
Yeah, we could like this stuff. Like we don't have to do like all these back to back to back to back. We can spread them out for however long,
Yeah,
you know. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to do another one of these tonight.
yeah. I want to
uh,
go to bed.
yeah.
I got off a
Oh yeah,
10-hour
it's
shift.
oh shoot, it's like four o'clock for you. Um,
Yeah, I got off a 10-hour shift,
yeah.
walked my kid, showered, and I said, we got to record. I'm a little sleepy. We're
Yes.
just trying to record another video, and I think it's going to have to be tomorrow.
Yeah. But yeah, the state of the women's division, not looking as bad as when it was right after Double or Nothing, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to express my frustrations because there was no Tekla, there was no TBS title, Divine Dominion. If they were on that show that night, it was a squash match, but I don't even think they were. I think they were. I think they attacked Ty J. I think
Maybe.
that's what happened because it was the
Yeah.
Ty J squash, and I think they attacked Ty J on Collision that same night or something like that. And then the Statlander and Sheeta Lights Out match, which was good, but it was after, yeah. we
There's
already
too much
talked about
going
it.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, more time for the women, more character work for the women, because the women they can get over if you want them to have good numbers, good sales, or people in the building to see the women. Put them in matches, put them in longer matches, put them in more segments, because we got guys like Will Ospreay getting multiple segments a night, which is obviously is Will Ospreay, but John Moxley getting multiple segments a night, MJF getting multiple segments a night, even when he wasn't champion, Darby getting multiple segments a night when he was champion. Now he hasn't been there since Double or Nothing, but they pick and choose who they want to give time to,
Yeah.
with whoever's drawing the ratings, drawing the most ratings. However they look at that, I don't know. But that's not us. That's not up to us. But at the same time, building from building the women's division starts with time and giving them time. That's it. Because if you don't give them time, who's gonna want to watch uh like anything anyone the women do? You know, like
Yeah.
it's just detrimental to them, and it has been for a while. But when they get time, they put their working boots on. They get to work, and everybody is happy. But when they don't get time, it's just all meat wrestling. That's it. all all meat. There's no
Yeah.
women. All all meat wrestling. But all right, we're gonna sign up out of here. We've been going on for this for a while. We're gonna do some more videos eventually about um top 10 matches of the year so far for AEW, and who's going to beat who, um Champions Edition, like who's gonna beat Mark Davis for the national champion, and so on and so forth. We'll do those eventually, but this is like a test run for like those types of videos, not talking about Dynamite or Collision, like matches like we've been doing before. So but yeah, it's been fun tonight. Too bad it's so late, because if it
Yeah. I'm
wasn't,
tired.
yeah, if it wasn't, it would have been different. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for stopping by, checking out the video, and you guys have a good day.